Hello, I'm Lauren Royston, Economic Development Director for the City of Novi. Today we're visiting Novi Company National Food Group. And joining me as my guest is Fiore Tierno, the Exclusive Market Segment Manager for National Food Group. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
So I visited this company maybe a few months ago, and I was very interested to learn that this was a different kind of company, and I know I won't do it any type of justice giving it a description. So can you please tell me, what is National Food Group?
Well, first of all, National Food Group has been established since 1990 and founded in 1990. It's family-owned and privately owned. This is our headquarters here in Novi, and we have a second office in San Diego. And the purpose of our company is to find a home for food. Basically, we find food a home. And how we do that is we do it through what we call opportunity buys.
That's a term I'm assuming is exclusive to the industry that you work in.
It is.
So tell me about opportunity buy.
Opportunity buys we have about 1,000 manufacturer relationships with companies that allows us to find outlets for food. That is wholesome food for our customers and for other programs that we are participating in, such as Step 1, feeding families. And we also donate about 5% of our net profits to the companies that and communities that support us. And we also are working with Feeding America and Forgotten Harvest.
So a company that that's civic minded and also finds a way for these opportunity buys. I can't seem to step away from that term for a minute though. Can you kind of walk me through the process of how the company works and how opportunity buys works and what it is? Because I'm getting that it's not letting food go to waste.
Correct. A lot of the times manufacturers wouldn't have a place for food to outlet the food. In other words, they would waste the food. It would just go out and into the trash, basically. In our case, this food, which is wholesome and still has a great use, it still has a good integrity, we find a home for it by matching it up with some of our customers. We have various segments of business that we deal with, which is corrections. We have K-12, we have college and universities, casinos, stadiums, and each one of those customers realizes significant savings working with us and the Opportunity Buy Foods programs that we put together for them.
Okay. Well, tell me a little bit more about the company. You said the company was founded in 1990?
1990.
How many employees are here with National Food Group?
We have over 60 and growing, and that's in both offices right now. And as our annual volume right now is about 60 million.
So,
and growing.
And growing.
Yes, and
That's
growing.
That's exciting news. So, and tell me a bit about the type of positions that you have here, or how is it set up? I believe you have teams, and so what type of employee do you have to be to work here? What's the skill set? What are the titles? Or?
Well, here's a good thing. This company, which is I've been here about a year and a half, and I came here because the company it's a fun atmosphere. It's very relaxed. It's a company where if you were tired during the day, you get up and play ping pong. You know, that's just how it is. The owner has a ping pong table set up for us to go back there, a couple of break rooms. But the atmosphere in here allows you to come in. It's casual. Coming from a corporate background before this, it's a nice change. And it's really a collaborative effort. So the teams are set up throughout the office. So for instance, when we walk you through later, you'll see that we have a corrections area. There's a team with a buyer in it. And it allows them to interact throughout the day. Same with the exclusive markets area. It's a team, and the buyers are there so we could interact throughout the day to make buys or to collaborate on a customer or on a product that we're going after, or to review market trends and commodities in the market. So it really helps us to be successful in that arena.
Okay. So would you show me around the building?
Sure.
So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through the building, and we're going to learn a little bit more in the meantime about National Food Group. Let's stop in marketing and see what they have to say today.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
Welcome to National Food Group. I'm Kat Dooley.
Kat Dooley, nice to meet you. So
Nice
we're
to
in
meet you.
marketing, huh?
We are, and I'm the director of the marketing department.
Okay, so what magic happens here? Because I see lots of magic going on
It's
at
all the
National.
magic. We're the
brains behind
We're the
that?
wizard behind the curtain. Is
Yes.
basically what it is.
Well, tell us a little bit about that today.
Well, basically, what we do is we're the support for the whole company with regards to graphic design, anything that they want to send out to the customers or anything that the public sees, like our social media. We handle everything in-house. So basically what I'm building is, and my team's building, I'm just put in charge of it, but they're the real talent behind it, is that we're doing, in-house advertising, in-house PR. We handle all the marketing from here. So whatever you see us out there in the public, it probably started from here.
So everything here from the beautiful colors that I see in the facility, the branding, any type of marketing,
Yep.
commercials, advertising, that's right here.
We usually handle it in-house. And then we do a lot of our food photography here too, which it's kind of like an art form in and of itself. So since we specialize in food, we want to make sure that it shows really well. So any of the products that we put out to the public, we try to take, I'd say, 90% of the photography in-house.
Okay.
So we want to be as accurate as possible with how we represent what we sell.
Okay, well, what's one trick or tip you can share with us today? One of your marketing tricks or tips?
One of the tricks or tips. Well, basically, when we're looking at a food option and we work with the account managers to position it in the market to who they sell to, we really want to look at the customer's needs first. And then we think about how that food can be placed into that particular situation. So the trick is to basically listen to what the customer wants, and then we figure out how it would benefit them so that we can create the win-win scenario. That's basically what our department tries to do.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing information about
Sure.
marketing here. Kat, it's been
No
a pleasure to
problem.
meet you. I
Nice
gotta
to
go
meet you.
find Fiore now. I
Yeah.
think I left him out there, so let me go
Yeah, I think
find
he's
him
waiting
now.
for you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks so much.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. We're still at National Food Group here in Novi, and during the process, I'm learning more about the business of opportunity buy. So I have my guest with me, Fiore, and he's going to tell me a little bit more about opportunity buy and how you relate with your customer and some of the services you provide to your customer.
Well, opportunity buys, the way we work with our customers right now is each team, as I mentioned, we have different various teams, corrections, K-12, and exclusive markets. They all have a customer base that they work with, and there's a food expert or experts on each team that allows us to, when we go to market to find product, it allows us to match it up with the right customer. And a lot of the times, when we're going out to get new customers, we have an idea, if you're on that team, we have an idea of what those customers are buying to begin with nationally. So we're selling across the country when we do this. It varies from East Coast to West Coast sometimes, what they're buying. Schools might be a little bit more similar when you're doing K-12, and corrections a little more similar, but there's different tastes in each market. So what we do is we realize what each customer is looking for based on their market. It could be regionally. And then what we do is we come back here as we're standing in this test kitchen, and the buyers will bring product in for us as a group. All the account managers will come in here, and we'll look at the product, and we'll see if it's a match for any of our customers. And then what usually happens is almost like you're bidding. You go out and bid. We'll go out and buy this product, knowing that there's an outlet for it with our customer base. So that's how we really go to market. And then also we're helping the customers during the year plan their menus. They come to us and they ask questions. We we have a corporate chef. His name is Jason Hooker, and Jason develops recipes for the customers, and it allows us to go to market with that product and help them find some significant savings.
Okay. Well, can you give us an example? We're in this impressive kitchen right now. So what's a product or something that would get to use or have a good testing purpose for here in your kitchen?
Well, for instance, we have, sometimes we do a lot of we buy a lot of chicken. So the buyers know what each team is looking for, and they'll bring in various types of chicken from one of the manufacturers, and they'll see which team has the best use for it, and they'll look at pricing. The teams are looking at pricing as it comes in, quality, integrity, and the food then is either bought or it's not on the spot because it's based on that cutting, the food cutting that's going on. And then when the team buys it, then they go out to market with it. And then we include our marketing department to help us market it, and then we get on the phone, call the customers, and usually from that step we're sending samples out to the customers, just like we tried it here as a group and a team. We sample it. If we like it, then we ask the customers if they'd like a sample. We send it out to them, and then they try it, and then the sale usually occurs from there.
Wow, so the chef that's here will create something, and then the team here, right here at National Food Group, gets to try it out. So who gets to sign up for that team? Is that a all hands on deck type
Usually
of
everybody's
event?
in here for that one, right? Everybody comes in to try the food, especially when it's free food coming in, for them to try, like a free lunch. They are all in here.
Oh,
participating.
that sounds really exciting.
It's fun.
I know, come in with your appetite almost.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Great, and I just want to make sure that you emphasize that you are finding a place for excessive food. Is that the right way to say that?
Yeah, I mean, opportunity buys, so everyone understands really, to clarify that, okay, we're buying food from manufacturers that might be overproduced, might be overrun. It might be that they have no outlet for it because they're making it for could be other chains in the country of restaurants, and they may have overproduced, they have nowhere to put it. Well, that's where we come in. We come in and we'll look at that product, see if it's a fit, and nothing wrong with the product. It's just that there's no home for it, and that's where we come in and try to work a deal for it.
And so there's no waste there. And then also, not only do you work with companies, you're working with charitable organizations as well.
Yeah, as one of our core values, step one is one of our core values, and that allows us to work with and help to feed families. And that's where some of our profit, the 5% net profit, goes to the communities that support us. And we work with, like I said, Feeding America and Forgotten Harvest.
Oh, that is so excellent to hear. So not only is it just a corporation, but it's a corporation that has values. I know you already mentioned that it's a fun environment for your employees to be here. And there's other things. So you're feeding families, good core values. You said step one. Just a really exciting company to be a part of.
Very exciting, very trend forward. And the marketing as well, trend forward. It's just it's fun environment. It's a good environment for the employees, and it's not. I want to say it's not pressure filled. It's an environment that you are. Once you build the relationships, that's really what we're here for, to build relationships with our customers, and then gain new customers. And a lot of the times you're getting new customers from either going out and getting them or referrals. Okay. So
the name is National Food Group. So I know we're so fortunate to have you here in Novi, but I'm assuming you are all over the country.
We are. We're
so your
nationally.
Clients and so you have clients as far as
California,
and then
Louisiana, New York. We're down in Florida. We're in Georgia. We're all over the place. We are across the country in almost every market, and that's a testimony to all the work that the account managers have done to cultivate the business.
Well, in addition to cultivating the culture, I understand that you all have gotten a significant honor, some recognition over the last 5 years. Can you tell me a bit about that? Yeah,
we are now Inc. 5000. 5 years in running, we've been voted into that category of business, which is the fastest growing 5,000 companies in the country. And so we're proud that we have been 5 years running in that category of business.
Oh, that is great to hear. So again, a company with a heart and a company that's growing and doing great business as well. What are some other things? I know as we were walking through the facility, I've seen a couple of nice key points. I know you provide different things for your employees. So there's training opportunity. I think there is a fitness area I may have seen here. And did you not say something about ping pong earlier
I did.
on?
Actually, I did. We have, as you mentioned, we have a training room up front where we gather and we can do video teleconferencing coast to coast because we have a San Diego office. And that allows us to interact with our San Diego team as well as any customers that might be out of state or any manufacturers that might be out of state that we need to teleconference in. But the training facility is used quite often as the owner is a big believer in keeping us trained and up to date on the products and on the industry. The other part is the gym, which you did mention. The gym is there for anyone to use here in the building, and it's usually you see that busy at lunchtime. People will go in there at lunch, most of the employees, and utilize the gym. And it's a nice perk to have on property and allows us to spend some time away from the desk, as well as the ping pong table, as you mentioned. Ping pong table is there throughout the day. You can break away and get up and play ping pong, go back and have a sail.
Well, can I come back and play ping pong?
Anytime, come on back. We'll get you on the table.
Oh, great. Well, thank you so much for sharing about the story of National Food Group and bringing us into the world of Opportunity Buy, and just such an interesting company. So fascinating to learn about finding your own niche in an industry that may or may not have existed before, and to know that it's happening right here in Novi is so exciting. So thank you again for sharing that information with us.
Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it.
Yes. I'm Lauren Royston, Economic Development Director for City of Novi. This has been Corporate Review. We visited the wonderful National Food Group, and I hope you've learned a lot today. I know I have. If you'd like more information, please visit us at investnovi.org. Come to Novi, invest in Novi. Thank you.